you stumble across a potential customer, how long does it take you to determine whether this individual would actually be a good fit for your services? And more importantly, how long does it take you to determine which of your products or services you're actually going to be selling to them? I'm going to test our process for that today and show you in live time while I time myself how long it takes me to A, score a new potential customer, and B, determine which of our services we should be selling to them. So Jay Singh is one of our current clients, but let's pretend that I've stumbled across his profile for the first time and I want to know whether he'd be a good fit for our services. So I said I was going to time myself for this, and promise is a promise, so I'm actually going to do that. So you'll see that I've got my timer here. I'm going to restart it and say, ready, set, go. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Zapier, my extension here, and I'm going to push Jay's profile to my Clay research table. This is my research table right here. And you can see that Jay is being added to this table as we speak. These are all my scoring columns. This is for our overall company. How good of a fit is he for our company? Anything above a score of 0 is good. And then for each one of our offerings, what kind of score is he getting against each one of these? And you can see that it's already generated a score for each of them. So 34 seconds. Might have been less than that. I'm going to round it down to 30 and be generous. So within 30 seconds, we were able to score Jay, but also segment him according to which of our services he would be best fit for. So you'll see that like for our overall company, we see that he's a good fit because he has the word founder in his title. Now we're going to see network activation is clearly our best offering for him here because, we can see that he's got 7 employees, which is right in the perfect headcount for this offering, and we know his sales are probably founder-led a lot of the time. He's got 10,000 followers on LinkedIn, and we can see that he's posting fairly often as well. All of this makes him a great candidate for our network activation offering. Now, what's going on behind the scenes here, there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes. There's basic information like what's his title, what industry is he in, if we can identify that right away. But then there's more advanced things happening like, what's his ideal customer profile at his company? And we're generating that on the back end in another table. I'll save that for another call. But how many followers does he have? How often is he posting? How many comments and likes is he getting on these? What's the ratio of sales and marketing people he has? What's his headcount of sales and marketing relative to the rest of his company? What's his website traffic? What tech is he using? All of this goes into forming these scores. If I wanted to, I could even create a specific segment view of people who I want to target with network activation services. You'll see this is a bunch of people who have scored above 3 on network activation that I might want to be targeting. And I've got my segment right here. So in 30 seconds, I have my leads scored and segmented and ready to be actioned. If I wanted to, I could even craft a little icebreaker to send out to the people who are in this segment. Like, hey Jay, saw you've been getting some traction on your latest posts. I'm getting started as an outbound data scraping expert, blah, blah, blah. Basically a message that I could just copy right now and paste to Jay in a message if I wanted to get us started. So that's all in 30 seconds. I've scored, segmented, generated an icebreaker, all for this one person. Now, tools like HubSpot and Salesforce, they offer lead scoring, and they're useful if that person has submitted a form on your website because they can track things like clicks and time spent on each page. But for actual cold outreach, they're essentially useless. If you really wanted to do proper research on a prospect, it wouldn't be done in HubSpot or Salesforce. It would be done at your desk with 6 different windows open. One of them Crunchbase, one of them the company website, one of them the person's LinkedIn page. Here, we did all of that and more on one screen in 30 seconds. This step in our outbound engine is a crucial step. And that's why we've mastered Clay, because it allows us to identify those deeper signals at scale. This is the modern way of prospecting and research. And for clients currently, we're actually just building research templates for some of them, which do something similar to this, but are tailored to each unique company. If you'd like something similar to this, or you just want to chat, feel free to reach out to us anytime.